Just me and you doing the golden.
I made it short. I want to see it. It's only they only 15 seconds.
Who is?
The shorts.
Is it?
Yeah, only 15 seconds.
You sure?
Yeah, that's what it said.
Man, that ain't no
That ain't
time to
shit,
do. Ain't no time to do what the fuck we gotta do, dang it. We need time. Shit.
No, for real, bro.
Okay. So we are live.
Last time.
Oh, you might want to turn that down too, though.
Yeah, I'm about to right now.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm up
You
here.
too
loud, dog. We about to get it started, man, in a minute, dog. It's gonna be a crazy show today, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we in here. Family, come on in here. We got one view. Oh, that's me, huh?
Yeah. We got 30 views now.
Ain't nobody. Get your asses on in here. Hold on. Let me start.
It's a new year. It's a new day. Every week, we want to know your reasons why.
From Arizona to Los Angeles, I watch Reasons.
From Dallas to LA.
From Kansas City all the way to LA.
From KC
to Florida to LA. We watch Reasons. And it starts now.
That's what we do. Oh, that's what we do. Oh, what's up, y'all? It's Reasons, baby, and it's your boy Fuel.
That boy in the building, you already know what type of time we on. We here, y'all. How y'all doing?
That's what's up. Hey, you know, I got to go. There we go. There we go.
There we go.
There we go.
Here
he is, dog. Hey, we appreciate you guys tapping in. If you guys actually aren't able to go onto YouTube and live or whatever, you can also go and check us out on Instagram, on my Instagram at SJFuel06 or Brotha Broadcasting. I don't know. Is it on both of them? It might be just on one of them. We'll see. But anyway, go check it out. Check it out. We appreciate you guys tapping in. It's gonna be a hell of a show today. It's gonna be crazy.
Y'all.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a movie.
Yeah. We got
as always.
we got a lot going on. You know. And of course, and once again, I am over here doing the most. You know what I mean? I got a lot going on as well. You know what I mean? Over in this piece.
Jack of all trades, as always.
Trades or whatever, you know.
As always.
Octopus. I'm being an octopus. But anyway. Hey, so today, man, let's let the people know what we get into. We got the whole ordeal going on with Steve Harvey and Kanya. Still something going on there.
Yeah.
Right. I want to know what the people think about 50 Cent in the Starz channel. I don't know if you're looking at that, but that was you know, sometimes I just dip something in. I sprinkle a little something in there or whatever, you know what I'm saying, to throw you off guard there, dog. You know what I mean? I want that rich and now conversation like we do. You know what I mean? Okay. But then we also talking about if you put 3 exes in one room, what would you say? What would they say about you?
Ooh.
Yeah.
That ain't gonna be cool,
I don't know if I want to know, though. And we got our main topic, which is what's a man's worth? That's what we're going to be talking about. Asking you ladies, what is a man's worth to y'all? You know what I mean? So we want y'all to, you know, holler at us and let us know what y'all think. Also, but then, of course, what everybody always waiting on.
What are we?
Dear brothers,
dear sisters.
You know what
That's
I'm saying?
one of my favorite parts of the show, where we get to interact with the with our viewers, with our fans,
right,
with our family, of course, and hear what y'all think.
It's starting to be like a lot of people's favorite now.
It's gonna be a thing.
We getting these emails in now, boy. You know what I'm saying?
So get your email in, and if you need to, if you have a dear brother or a dear sister, make sure you send a minute voice recording or a minute audio to fireupbroadcasting at gmail.com. And make sure you do that. And then what we'll do is we'll make sure I have Phil make sure that he posts that up in the chat. So y'all know exactly what to do if you want to do dear brother, dear sister.
Yeah.
Definitely.
We got Carolyn's in the house. What's up, Miss Carolyn's in the house?
Hey Carolyn, what's happening, family? How you doing? All right, I know Facebook user is you. I already know that's you. Hey Carolyn.
I heard somebody else last time. I don't know. I heard.
Oh, you heard it was somebody else?
It was her too, but it was someone else too. I don't know. We'll find out.
We'll find out.
As the conversation goes.
Yeah.
Well, let's get into it, man. Let's see. What's say? First things first.
First things first.
What's the song?
Got news?
How it go? You know how it go?
First things first. Our Papa freaks all the honey.
Yeah. That part. So all right. So real quick. Oh no, news. Breaking news.
Breaking news. Hit this. We got some stuff for y'all. All right.
Breaking news, y'all. And y'all, if you guys are following the news, and if you've heard of our the first Black woman nominated to the Supreme Court judge, and have been following the hearing, I guess is what it's called. Where all the rest of them kind of like ask for questions and everything as to basically what you think about this, what you think about that. Well, one of the most controversial questions that was asked was her to define what a woman is, and it was questioned to her from this lady from the U.S. Senate, Marsha Blackburn in Tennessee. You know what I mean? And I think that was more of a stood out question because she's basically, from what is told, is that she's trying to I guess gets answers pertaining to her own personal gain or whatever. You know what I mean? But also trying to make it embarrassing for her, or make it seem like, oh, it's just this simple of an answer that
Right.
that you should,
Right.
And we very on it. What do you think about that?
Well, when I see stuff like that, I'm thinking that this is a white woman,
Right.
Tennessee.
Uh-huh.
Correct. Am I right? Or am
Yep,
I
it
wrong?
is. Yep.
Definitely a white woman, and she trying to test the gangster of this well Harvard educated sister. She went to Harvard for BA and then also Harvard Law for law school. And then she was one of the first African.
Why are you looking at there?
I'm sorry. She was one of the first African American women appointed into the Court of Appeal,
Right.
and now she's the first Black woman to be
Nominated.
nominated for the Supreme Court.
Yeah.
And so all I hear is hate. Right. I think that when you ask a Black woman, especially what a woman is, you first of all, you need to sit down. Right.
Yeah.
And it's gonna take a long day
Yeah.
for what a woman is and what she embodies, the strength and the empowerment and what she is. Right. And so I think that she did a great job by not answering, because first of all, I am a woman.
Yeah.
And so you see what it is to be a woman when you look at me.
Yeah.
And not only do you see what it is to be a woman, you see what it is to be a Black woman in America, and to be a successful Black woman in America.
Right. And the other thing is the fact that she didn't get reeled into the hype. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You ain't tripping. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna trick me into
let 'em trick
you
him out
know,
of her spot.
and so you can hold it, because she knows the game. She knows how they will hold that against her. So within a few, even if she does make it in the future, she said this back then after blah blah blah. You know what I mean?
When she makes
Especially
it.
when the election times
When
come
she
up.
makes it.
Exactly.
Yes, she's
definitely.
gonna make
She's
it.
gonna make it.
She's
Yes,
gonna
most
make it.
definitely gonna make it. You know what I mean? And I pulled up because there were some
comments.
Yeah, there were some
Right. What we got over there?
and it was from Tennesseans. And it was actually
man.
from the state that the young lady, that the Tennessee senator, actually Marsha Blackburn,
Who
is from,
who
that made
the
it.
comment.
It said her hypocritical, disrespectful questioning of Judge Kentaji, I said it right, Kentaji Brown Jackson was on a display as Blackburn kept pushing her own personal beliefs and agenda. And that's basically what she was doing. The misrepresentation by Blackburn of what's being taught in public schools was harmful. Public schools in Tennessee are not teaching critical race theories or the 1619 projects to 5 5-year-old, and that she kept falsely claiming as she used false Fox News and Fox News and conservative fringe talking points. And so basically what it is that's what she was doing.
She was trying to
You know what I'm saying?
provoke a certain answer out of her
Exactly.
to get her canceled by the LGBT community. Because then if she says, well, a woman is this and this and all of this, and then she doesn't mention gender, or she starts to make the wrong comment about gender, and then
Yeah.
in the world
Yeah.
that we live in,
Yeah.
things are different, right? And so
Yeah.
I think that was very intelligent of her, because things are different now.
Right.
20 years you could have answered that question straight up
Exactly.
and not have a problem, but understanding the person who is saying the question, right, or
Right.
proposing the question,
Right.
and
Right.
then knowing your audience as
Exactly.
well. And so
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
just an intelligent Black woman who's incredible. She's already successful, and shout out to her.
Yeah.
Shout out to her for dodging the bullet from the LGBT community, because it could have got bad real fast.
That's true.
And so but also I don't even think with her being so intelligent and educated and successful, I don't even think that she just already knew where
Exactly.
Blackborn or Blackbird or
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blackburn.
Blackborn,
You talking about her the
the
senator?
lady,
Yeah, Blackburn.
Blackburn.
Yeah.
I think that she already knew. Miss Jackson already knew where
Mhm.
she was going with it. So it was
Right.
it was great.
It was smart.
She did a
Yeah.
great job.
And that's where
Shout out to my Black women.
Jazz is in the
Jazz.
house. What's up, Jazz?
Jazz?
He's in the
What's
house.
happening?
What's up, fam? Hey guys, that was Carolyn, and then she said, I agree, fat boy. And then she said she shouldn't have had to answer that question. It shows in your character whom and what you are. Exactly.
That's a fact.
That's the fact.
fact,
Can you
Carol.
see those two? I need
I
to
can
bring
see
those
that.
up.
I can see that. I'm with you.
All right.
Yep.
All right. You know, we working today,
We
big
working
dog. We
today.
working
We
today.
in here.
But I just wanted to bring that point up too, or
Yeah.
whatever, just to
Shout out
kind
to
of
her.
yeah. So we most definitely, can support and be aware of the Supreme Courts and
Mhm.
stuff like that, because some of that little stuff we don't know and
And-
we don't really get into.
And make sure y'all get out and vote. I think this is something that goes on the ballots.
Yeah.
This should probably go for the presidential ballot, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes,
Right.
it does.
This should still go in the next
Yeah,
presidential
yeah.
election.
Mhm.
And so let's make sure we get out and vote for this, because I don't think it's necessarily your state. It may be. It may be. So DC needs to stand up.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think we can vote for it on the national
For Supreme Court?
for Supreme Court. It's,
Yeah.
It's
It's
national, right?
Yeah.
Or I thought it was like
No,
your
not
state.
by state. No.
all right. So it's national.
No,
because
you
it's
have
federal.
your separate ones for your state, but then this is Supreme.
It's
This
Supreme
is
Court, so
this
it's
is for
federal.
everybody. Yeah,
Okay,
it's
yeah.
federal.
So make sure let's get out and vote. For Kanaji, right?
Uh-huh.
Kanaji, what's her middle name?
See, man, you about to
I'm
mess me up
already-
already.
Look, because we gotta make
Last
sure we
name's
get
Jackson.
Kanaji Jackson.
Look.
Make
Last
sure
name
y'all
is
get out
Jackson.
there and vote for her. And then let's start to understand who she is and learn information about her. Let's become knowledgeable about her. And also, this shows us what we need to start doing is getting more involved in politics. And
Right.
You know, Fuel always is one of the ones who says he doesn't get into it, but we need to get into more politics.
I don't
right?
get it. I don't get into it to the point where I very
The mess.
get judgmental with it.
Yeah, got
You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
I get
Okay.
into it for the awareness.
Yeah, we
I'll
gotta
tell you
have
the
awareness.
awareness or
Yeah,
whatever. You know what I'm
definitely.
saying? But I'm not going to get deep into it now. I will tell you what I think is, like, if it's right or wrong.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Because some shit is just common sense.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? And sometimes when I see something that just not, just like that's right or wrong or whatever. But I'm not going to go deeply in debt or whatever, because I try not to. You know what I'm saying? Because they can get ugly. They can get messy. It can get messy.
Real
You know
messy.
what I mean? So,
What's the deal, Nick? I see you.
Nick's in the house.
What's up?
What's
up?
now?
And make sure if y'all on Facebook or you're on YouTube, make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification link, notification bell, and so y'all can be tapped in with us, man. And so y'all can have a notification whenever the show drops. As soon as it drops, it'll come across your screen. It comes across mine all the time. Same thing with Facebook, man. Like, subscribe, share right now. Get some friends in, get some family in, because we're dropping Jews. We always drop
Always, man.
We always dropping Jews.
Hey, all right, so
Next topic, where we going?
yeah. Well, Steve Harvey You know, and we talked about this last week or whatever. I don't want to go too far and too
Yeah, 'cause
deep
we went
because we
crazy.
took a lot. Yeah, we went
Yeah,
crazy or
yeah, we
whatever.
went crazy
But
last
sometimes
week.
it's those conversations though you just can't help. It's
Yeah.
like, but Steve Harvey weighed in
On
on the
Kanye
whole
and
thing with
DL.
Kanye West
Okay.
or whatever and DL Hughley.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
You gotta get a
And
special sound for Kanye.
I know you are a big Kanye fan. You know
I've
what I'm
always
saying?
been a Kanye fan,
Yeah. Go- No, he don't get no special thing. No, it's all good. It's all good. Hey, so I don't like Instagram. Anyway, so Steve basically weighed in and said that basically just to make a long story short or whatever, that Kanye should chill out or or pull up or whatever, you know what I'm saying, and saying that DL Hughley would
Will whoop his
would
ass
whoop his ass
because he got his
basically.
money on DL.
Right,
He just jumped his ass on and something.
Yeah.
He had no business jumping his ass.
Yeah, and he's one of the ones because we always talked about some people trying to clout chase and be a part, just like the guy that went in the restroom or whatever and seen DL or whatever,
Yeah.
and
Fact.
He's basically a clout chaser.
Yeah, I
what
think
I'm
it's the
saying?
same thing.
That type of thing. But Steve Harvey's
But
not a
he's
clout
not
chaser.
a clout chaser. But I think sometimes, I think it is clout too. But it's not in a clout in the sense of where he's trying to come up because we know Steve Harvey already has it, right?
Uh-huh.
But I think it's the sense that clout chasing to be relevant. We talked about that last week because knowing how
You saying that someone has to be a clout chaser in order for the other person to be
doesn't.
relevant?
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. I feel like there's two kind of clout chasers.
Uh-huh.
I feel like there's a clout chaser who is trying to get famous,
Uh-huh.
right? And so they trying to do whatever to get on. And then you have famous people,
Right,
who comment on shit just to stay in the mix, right?
Okay.
You know what I mean? And
Yeah,
I feel
yeah,
like
yeah.
that's also a form of clout
Do
chasing.
you think that's what Steve
I
Harvey was
think
doing?
that is what he was doing.
Really?
I do. I think
he was putting his opinion out there, but then
For what?
it was opinion that he could have kept to himself.
right?
True, that's true. That's true.
And he wasn't only defending them, but then he was also inciting violence, right?
That part.
And so if
Yeah.
we're supposed to be grown black men, why are we inciting violence? And why are we creating an issue instead of saying, hey, what I do need to do is I'm gonna get y'all on one of these big ass boats I got,
Right.
and we can smoke that I have, and we can smoke some cigars,
Right.
and we can talk about what's going on like men.
Right.
I don't think that Kanye nor DL, being my brother,
Right.
needs to be fighting in the public like this.
Now that probably the most sense you have ever made since you've been here, dog.
I came to play ball. I came to play ball, y'all. I came to play ball. Last week, I felt like I wasn't
That
to the
makes
point.
sense.
So I came this week.
And
Yeah,
that's
definitely.
a good point. And we're gonna leave it. We're gonna leave it
We're gonna
with
leave it
that.
at that. We're gonna leave it right there. We're gonna leave it right there.
Y'all,
Yeah.
y'all take that and marinate on
Yeah.
that one. All right. That's what that's
Marinate like dog.
all right. I don't know why we started this. Hey, so now other things in the news, we had the Starz channel.
Yeah.
Is trying to give 50 Cent like 6 months off. Was it 6 months? Yeah, 6 months off air, of his shows,
Off of airtime.
off of airtime or whatever, and I'm sure it's to put other shows in.
Because he blocking up.
This is what this is the thing though. And this is how seriously how white folks see it.
Yeah.
All right. Now Starz wasn't really like a black,
They wasn't.
and now it's more of a cultural channel. Everybody watch Starz.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody. You
Everybody.
know what I'm saying? Black, white, Latinos, whatever, because they have stuff in there for those people, right? But the biggest one is the ones with all 50 Cent shows production. You know what I'm saying?
Power, Book of Power, Book 3.
Yeah.
All of everything. Book of Ghosts.
Yep.
All of that.
All of them.
Tommy's new show.
I mean, and
Yeah.
it goes on and on, and it's kind of like, oh, let me slow this nigga down. Let's slow this nigga down. And it's crazy how it be because now they want to put other things in there. They know that's going to make money or whatever and give them these outdoor opportunities.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? But don't take from me.
No.
Find another way about going about doing it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what I feel.
Yeah. You know how that go, man. You know how to get out, man. I don't want to be anti-Semitic. You know how they beat your ass when you say shit, but y'all know how the Jews get out, man. Y'all know how they play ball. When they see a brother really getting some money and doing what he's doing, and
Right.
and curating and creating content that he's doing and at a high level. And also what they've realized is now he's brought so many eyes, right? He's brought
Right.
so many eyes, and by bringing so many eyes to Starz, they want to take those eyes to some of these new projects that they've been had in the
Right.
development.
Right.
And
Right.
so, but like you said, let me know that. 1, 2, make sure you I get some incentives on that,
Right.
right?
Right. Right.
And then 3, work in one of my new series and let's play it that way.
Mhm,
But what
mhm.
they're not, like you said, they don't really want them to get too much power, because what happens is once you start to produce so much money, you start to gain equity within a company.
Mhm, mhm.
And what I learned, and Mr. B taught us a long time ago, you guys don't understand, what we do, but a lot of people don't understand money. A lot of
Right.
these companies are living off their credit. And so when you have 5 or 6 productive shows,
Right.
he may own a lot of equity within Starz.
Right. Right.
And
Right.
they need to slow that equity down.
Right. Right. Right.
Because before you know it, he can be part owner of Starz just by them back ending him.
And that's what it's coming down
And that's
to.
what it's
I
coming
think that's
down
what it's
to.
coming down
And
to.
so because what happens is
His reigns is getting
you
a little
sign your
bit too
contract,
powerful.
yeah. With
Whatever.
those contracts, they're giving you, say, a couple million up front, and I'm gonna give you 30% of the show if it does this. And then there's incentives in these
Yeah,
contracts.
of course it is.
If you do 10 million views,
Right.
if you do 20 million views, there's incentives.
Right.
But those incentives mainly come in royalties and an equity within the project.
Right.
And so if that's the case, he own a lot. They owe him a lot of damn money.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so
yeah.
they trying to
That
slow
part.
it down.
Yeah. That
And with
part.
the Jews, that's mainly what it's always about. I don't think it's never really about color, because
Mhm.
they don't give a fuck about nobody. Excuse my language.
Mhm.
I think it's always about the greenbacks.
Yeah.
And so it's just mainly he's a force to be reckoned with, and they're gonna have to pay him.
Yeah.
And they don't want to.
Let us know. Let us guys know.
What y'all
Let
think?
us know what y'all think about that. You know what I mean? Because like I said, if they would have said like a couple of months, few
Yeah.
weeks or
Yeah.
whatever, I could see that taking that break or whatever the
Mhm.
case may be. But you're talking about 6 months. That's half the year.
That's half the year.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's
And
also
then
contracts.
and to put on his shows 6 months later, it loses its momentum.
It loses.
Because like now, it's kind of like you can't like you're basically you're still watching. Say like which one is out now? Book the one
Right
with Tommy.
now,
With Tommy.
it's the Tommy one.
It's the Tommy
Tommy,
one
yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? So while you watching that one, as soon as Tommy's thing's over, we got the next one coming. It's going to
Yeah.
be fire.
Yeah.
And it's always been fire. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So why stop that momentum? If you have something, unless you have something behind that you don't want, of course, the black man to have.
They don't want.
Period.
They don't want to pay no
And
money.
I hate
I don't
to
even
put
think
it as black and
I don't
white
think
type of
it's
thing,
black
but it's
man.
kind of
they don't want to
the
pay.
power. The power.
They
Yeah,
don't
it's the
want to.
power.
They don't want to
You know what
pay
I'm saying?
what they owe.
Yeah.
I don't. Sometimes it is, of course.
But then
they
that
don't
could
wanna
be the
see
point. That
they
could be
don't
the
wanna
exact
see a
point that you
brother
made too. They
having
don't want
no
to pay.
money,
They
of
don't want to
course.
pay what they owe.
But they
Yeah.
don't want to pay what they owe. That's a shit starting
Yeah.
to add up.
Right.
10%. I tell people all the time, 10% of $1 billion is a lot of damn money.
Oh yeah.
And
For
when
sure.
we start adding up 10% and 20% and 15% and 7% and 8%, 30%, it's like shit, we gonna hit this motherfucker half $1 billion.
Yeah, you know
Hold
what I'm
on.
saying? Yeah.
All right, let's slow down the momentum. But what they don't know is they're creating anticipation.
Yeah.
And so the more that they wait, the more eyes are still gonna come through.
Exactly.
But I know Starz, they're banking on those same eyes, because what they did was during the BMF and during a lot of his series, they had a lot of promotions, the $4.99 for 3 months.
Exactly.
And so they still have people in those contracts for their streaming.
That's true
apps.
too. Yeah,
And
that's
so
true.
what they're doing is all of those eyes and all of those viewers that they brought from that, they're gonna try to bring it to some of the new content, like I said, that they have.
Exactly.
And so that's just how they play the game.
yeah.
It's still business.
Yeah.
It's always green.
It's still
You know
yeah.
how they play the game. Yeah, definitely.
It's
Yeah.
still that. It's
Yeah.
still that. All right, man. On the light note, man.
Lighten it up, Joe.
Ice-T, man. Well, it's kind of like
Yeah.
Ice-T. I don't know if you heard about him being robbed at the gas station. You know that?
Yeah, I heard it.
Yeah.
I was-
So
when I
Ice-T
first seen
said,
it, I was like,
I was robbed at a gas station in New Jersey last night. After my hands stopped trembling, I managed to call the cops, and they were quick to respond and calm me down. My money is gone. The police asked me if I knew who did it. I said yes. It was pump number 9. But I
No,
first
for
read
real.
that, dog, I was
Hey.
like,
Gas is whipping my ass too, brother.
Man, when I first read it too, it kind of caught me. It was kind of like, oh damn, he got
robbed. I see
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, how you get robbed? You supposed to always be on point. You know what I'm saying? And then I seen that it was pump number 9. Yeah. Back to this gas, y'all. This gas thing is
it ain't going nowhere.
Crazy.
It ain't going nowhere.
Let's see what we got. What we got in the
comments in there. I see them.
Yeah,
I see them. Man, there. What's up, family? How y'all doing? Yeah. What we got?
Oh, we got Bucks in the house.
Oh, what's up, Buck?
What's up? What's up? Orlando, that's my boy. Yeah, what's up,
what's
dog?
Up, what's the deal? What's the deal, King? How you doing?
Hey, matter of fact, man, why you on here? Tell me, man, how much is the gas there in Arizona? Yeah, I think he's in Arizona.
Yeah, they might be.
And you guys in Kansas City, how much is the gas now?
Yeah, put it in the
you
chat.
Yeah, put it. Let us know how much the gas is.
Let us know how much y'all gas is. Nick.
What you saying, Nick? What does that mean? I don't even know what this means. What that mean?
You know what? I have no clue.
I ain't caught up on my emojis and shit.
I figured it meant yes.
Like yay or hey like, yes. Or whatever. I don't know.
569 there. Oh,
569.
Yeah,
oh, this cheap.
That's where it's at here.
No, it's not. It's 6.
That's what I pay.
No,
I only pay 569.
Is it 569?
I'm not going over 569. I'm not going. The last time I left here, I was almost on E, and I couldn't jump on the freeway, so I had to go over here. I put $25. Only got 3 bars. I said I'd never put $6. It was $6 a gallon right here down the street.
That's crazy.
I said never again. No,
that's crazy, man. Yeah. I wonder. She said, praying hands, air, nigga. Hey, I ain't up on my
Oh, that's what it is.
This thing said high as giraffe.
No, for real. No, high as a giraffe ass. No, for real. On the moon.
Stupid.
You understand me? On the moon.
Hey, but see, mine is premium this stuff.
Yeah, you 91ers. Oh
yeah,
my God.
The 91, dog. It's like
it's almost $7. $669,
$660 something.
I'm an 87er.
Man.
Shout out to my 87ers who are making it. We're getting by during this gas crisis.
Hey,
you 91ers are still it.
If you're a 91er,
shout out to you.
Hey, if you're a 91er, go get an electric car.
No, for real.
We gonna need one.
Oh, let me ask Nick, is that 569 for 87 or is that 569 for the 91?
Yeah.
Because if that's 569 for the 91, that's definitely cheap.
Yeah.
But if it's 569 for the 87, then that's about where
it is here.
Where it is here.
Oh, okay.
I think right now, everybody's just getting their ass whooped.
Well, check this out. Definitely be watching, and especially for the governor of your states and stuff like that. Watch out for those rebates, those gas rebates. They're starting to put them out there pretty soon.
Yeah, I was seeing $400 gas
check
rebates.
Out, check that out. Make sure y'all stay up on that or whatever. But that gas rebate, of course, ain't gonna last for long.
No.
So you might want to try to decide. The thing is, I really think that most people, they're trying to get rid of all of these
gas
cars because
and
they even talked about us being the most polluted in the state.
Yeah, it's a lot of traffic here.
So in the US. So, I think that's a part of it too. You know what I mean? Because gas price was up before the war.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Blame
so yeah,
they keep blaming motherfucker Putin.
Yeah. So all right. So all right. I asked. I was going to say almost. I asked Fat Boy a question right before we started here. Huh?
Nick says $98. Good luck.
I don't have the heart to go over $100.
No, for real.
You actually put $100?
Man,
98 to get almost full on the high level.
Man, I'm a half a tanker right now.
Man,
I'm half a tanking it. I can't give it. I can't give him more than $30 a day.
Right.
Every 2 days, I'm cool. I can't fill it up. I can't give him $100 because I know that my car, it only really takes about $30 to fill it up.
Yeah.
So it's like $60 to fill up my car is bullshit.
I guarantee you, most people are doing half a tank each time they.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody trying to do no daggone $100 at one time or whatever every day.
And I ride it until it start blinking. And that's the damn.
But you do know, you can. If not my mistake, when I was younger, I was told that when you say if you got a half a tank or whatever, and it goes down, and you put in another half a tank or whatever the case may be, that it actually lasts as longer. Is that true or not?
Man, I don't know. I don't know. Somebody told me that. I once knew a woman that she didn't like her gas tank to get under half.
Under half. Oh.
Yeah.
bougie. No, I'm
Hella bougie.
Renee's in the house. What's up, Miss Tyson?
What's up, Miss Renee? How
What's
you
up
doing?
with
How
it?
the
What's
family?
up? Right.
569. Okay, all right. I see that.
Yeah. All right. So
All right, what?
I asked
Make
Fat
sure
Boy.
y'all like, subscribe, all that, man. Share.
Oh, we own it.
Yeah, we there. We on it today.
I asked Fat Boy this question earlier. If you no. Yeah. If you put here, let me put the camera.
Yeah.
I got the question. Let me put the camera.
Yeah.
No.
No,
All right. If you put 3 exes in a room, in a room together, right?
Mhm.
What would they say about you?
All right.
Be honest. If you put 3 exes in the room,
3 exes,
in a room together,
they will all say different things.
okay?
The last 3 exes.
No. Okay.
or just
Say
say 3 exes.
the 3 things, but then what would they all say? Your characteristics. What would they say about you? Period. Like out of all the 3s, would they say anything the same, or they all be different?
They will all say that I'm a good man.
Really?
No, for real. No, for real. But then they will all say that I ain't shit as well.
Okay.
And
What you mean? Hold on. How can you be both?
Yeah,
you can be a good man and eat shit as
ladies
well.
always have an argument about this. We all have a strong debate about this. But what I mean by a good man is genuinely I care. I want to, make sure I try to uphold to my shit. But then in the other hand, I still revert back to the shit we learned as men. You know what I'm saying? So I can't say that I'm a perfect guy. That'd be a lie. Right? If I just say that they won't have anything negative to say, then that would just me lying. And so I'm just being honest. So I would say that they would say I'm a good person, but I also have negative qualities.
Right.
Right. And I'm flawed. I'm definitely flawed.
You flawed, though.
But they will all say that I was great to their children. They will all say that I taught them something.
Right.
They will all say I'm a ladies' man. They all say watch my black ass. Definitely.
Really?
For sure. Damn, I'm getting too much.
You telling.
I don't like when y'all do this.
Like this question.
I'm so honest with y'all, man. I be honest with y'all. Y'all my I'm more honest with y'all than anybody else. Y'all gotta know that. Even though
No, you ain't.
I'm looking up.
I need to quit putting cameras in front of me.
Yeah, I'm more honest with y'all than I am with anybody else.
Yeah.
Because y'all know I don't want y'all to see me and be like, you full of shit.
Right.
Anybody else that know me, they can know I'm full of shit. Y'all, I want y'all to know that I'm transparent. But for the most part, they'll say I'm a pretty good dude.
Yeah.
But I have times where I ain't shit. I done some bullshit.
All right.
I've cheated, things like that. I've done some shit that I ain't supposed to have done.
All right.
We got some comments in there.
Yeah, let me hit the comment before I give you mine.
Yeah.
Renee said, listen to you tonight driving on the road. Where you headed, Renee? Where you headed at?
Where y'all going?
I know. Where y'all going? Sure.
Because I know your husband with you.
On the road again. 3 X's in a room. This nigga's funny, but he ain't shit. Is that what it is? Is that what they say about him, Nick? Or are you talking about
yourself?
Yeah. Are you talking about yourself, right? Orlando said, I heard some laughing at the pump last night, but I was the only one out there.
Hey, Orlando, your ass wild, man. Your ass wild, man. Nick said,
I was the only one out there.
If I had 3 exes in a room, they would probably say I'm a good woman, but I'm too independent and hard. And you know what? I think that I was just talking to a woman yesterday. I think that that's just a thing right now.
Hold on, independent and hard? What is that? What does that mean? I understand independent, but what's the hard part?
Tough, strong, stubborn is what she should have said.
That's you heard that, Nick?
Nick, I know.
You heard that?
Strong means stubborn.
Yeah. Well, she said hard. She said independent and hard.
And then also
hard to get along. Hard can mean anything. That's what I wonder. Yeah, that's what I wonder.
Maybe hard to break through her shell.
Yeah.
You know, not just because she been maybe hurt so many
Right.
times and been through so many things that shit. You know, it's gonna be hard to get up in there. But once you do,
It's hard to
that
get
could
up in there.
also, and I'm gonna tell men, you also
Uh-huh.
gotta watch out for that because that could come back to bite you. Because if it's hard to get in there, that means she love hard.
Mhm,
And if she loving hard and you do something stupid, you might end up
Oh,
dead.
she said, no soft shell, too tough to niggish. To niggish?
Stubborn,
Niggish
yeah.
and stubborn, yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
I already
Got
know
you,
it.
Nick. All right,
Very
I got
stubborn.
you. Man. All right, so
All right.
if 3 women, if I had 3 exes in
Come
a
on,
room.
Fuel. What you got for us? What would they say?
If I had 3 exes in a room, I really don't know what they would say about
You
me.
know what they'll say.
I don't. I mean, they'll definitely say I'm a nice guy, you know.
Oh, here you go.
They could. I could be probably maybe stubborn. They might say I'm stubborn because I get very passionate about something I believe in.
All right.
So I get kind of a little stubborn about
Right.
about it or whatever. So that'd probably be the main things that they would say, because I am caring. They can tell that I'm most definitely a caring person or whatever. I am a protector, so I'm definitely like if you with me, I'm protecting you.
Yeah.
Serious, no
Okay.
matter what. You know what I
Definitely
mean?
always the
So,
same.
and
same
I've
here.
always had that even I've always had where I had to be where I was not tested by them, but tested in a situation to protect whoever I'm with. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So I've had that with exes. I mean, it's crazy, like a couple of my exes or whatever. You know what I mean? So that's what I think that's one of the things that the main things that they were saying. What about you guys? All right,
Talk to me. I need some.
Nick, besides you, who else?
Carolyn, Renee, you've been married for 30 years, so your ex was 15.
Right.
So you
I know, right?
that was my mom said. My mom said some shit while we wait on y'all. My mom said something to me. But then she said, I'm trying to get back to the life I had before I had kids. I said, Mama, you was 15. You ain't had no damn life. You ain't had no life, Mama. But I get what she was trying to say.
Yeah. But
But
still,
you know, I'm a comedian. I always got some funny shit to say. I say, you was 15, Mama, you ain't had no
Shut up,
life.
nigga.
And she said,
Shut up,
nigga. Shut up.
That's funny, man. Who else we got? Let me stop clowning. I love my brother. Oh, okay.
We
That's what's
love
up,
you
Nick.
too.
We love you too, Nick.
We love
You know what I'm
Nick,
saying?
You know that.
For sure.
For sure. What we got?
Orlando, I kind of want to know, actually, man, if you basically had 3 of your exes in one room, what would they say about you?
Come on, talk to us.
Yeah. um,
Come on, Orlando. Talk to me. What would they say? Go ahead. I got you. What would they say, Orlando? Renee? Somebody? Talk to me. Talk back. Jazz, what would they say? Because I see me in there. Jazz, what would they say?
I don't know. I don't know. I think they just be dipping in and then dip out or whatever.
Yeah, they dip
But
in.
you know what?
Say hi.
The one thing I have learned or whatever, and I've had exes just watch the show and stuff like that, whatever. You know what I mean? And you just never know who's watching. You know what I'm saying? And it's a good thing. It's cool. Y'all don't have to, show who you are and anything like that. That's cool. But I mean, keep watching.
Keep watching. And sometimes, like,
some people just don't want to be known.
Why don't you comment though? Like,
it would be
tap
nice.
in and comment.
It would be nice to comment. Matter of fact, if I have an ex that's watching,
how about her?
But they'll shout out and then too.
Shout out.
Shout out to y'all.
But go ahead.
No, it's serious. If you are and say like I might have missed something because you could be one of the exes be like, nah, nigga, I would say this about you. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather you be real.
Come
on, drop it. Yeah, I'm bold. I don't care. Care. Please don't say nothing bad. No, I'm just kidding.
Don't you dare talk bad about me.
My 2 exes would say, he was too good to me.
You know that's Orlando. He a fool. He a fool. He crazy,
He's
man.
too good to be true.
And look, and you know what, Orlando? I was gonna say that, but I was just trying to be modest.
Get out of here.
I was gonna say the same thing.
Yeah, I think that could be said about me too. I don't care. Hey, I would say shout out to all the exes. You there for a reason.
No,
hey, you there for
you're an ex for a reason. And right now, I'm currently looking for my next ex.
Oh.
I'm just
That's fucked up.
just-
That is so fucked up. I'm looking for my next ex. Set her up on top. You set her up on the tip,
Right
like
there,
you already
man.
know.
Looking for my
You know
next
you my next ex,
ex.
right? Damn, that's another you ain't shit, dog.
Hey,
That's
I told y'all I'm transparent.
Oh,
I
shit.
try to tell you.
That
I
boy
try to
stupid.
tell you.
Oh shit! Here go Marshall. Hold on.
Oh, hey Marshall, what's happening?
No need to be modest. That's what he said. That's what. Hold on. You got a few good comments there. Hold on. His turn. What? His turn. He's too good to be true. He's hard to love. Okay. That's what they said. That saying that you're stern and too good to be true. Hard to love. Yeah, whatever, nigga.
Yeah,
All right.
No,
No, I know my boy though.
I could agree with that too. I would say that I'm hard to love. I've been jaded so much and
Yeah.
broken up. I'm not really gonna let you in.
Hold on. That might be a topic for us, especially us black men.
Yeah.
I think it has been, especially if we are genuinely good people. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of hard, and you've been kind of through the ringer with someone.
Yep.
It's hard to actually trust love
Open
again.
back up. That
And
level of
open up.
vulnerability.
Yeah,
is another
yeah,
level.
yeah. And that's real talk.
Yeah, that's a level of
On
vulnerability.
the next reasons.
On the next
Next
reasons.
week. Put that
For
on the
real.
board, dog. Make
No,
sure we
yeah,
put
no,
that on
for
the
real.
board.
Yeah. No, for real. 'Cause that level of vulnerability, man, that it takes to actually embrace the beautiful queen.
Right.
And to embrace your wife.
Mhm.
I think that for one, we had to know how to deal with our emotions, right? And then we have to be willing to accept
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Accept that
Like,
vulnerability.
have we been tarnished?
Have you been tarnished so much
Yeah.
that you can't accept that
Accept it.
vulnerability?
Yeah.
Because you have to live within that vulnerability
Yeah.
for it to work.
I might die alone because
No, and I think that's where
I've
I'm at
been
too.
through
I don't
that
think
so
I
much
don't
and so
think I
long
can
or
do that
whatever.
level of
It's
vulnerability.
so hard,
Yeah,
man. I
definitely.
mean, you got to be the bomb diggity diggity or whatever
he said
to
the
turn
bomb
it the
diggity.
bomb diggity diggity for you to turn it around now.
No,
You know
for
what I'm
real.
saying?
No, yeah.
Because
Yeah.
even with me with the career now that we have and everything, it's kind of like, it's something you got to bring.
Stay out
You
there.
know what I mean?
Stay out there.
Yeah,
It's
I know you're out there. I know
I
you're out.
ain't
I
gonna
know
lie.
you're
I've
out
met
there.
some great women in the last few days.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah. You just told me a couple of you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I met some great women in the last few days, man, who inspire you, man. And so there's some great women out there.
Uh-huh.
But also we gotta have to be prepared for it,
Right.
And so they could be there
Mhm.
and you could see them. We was just talking about this, but it could not be what you want. It could not be the looks you want.
True.
It could not be, you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
so we was talking about that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it can come in a different package.
Yeah.
Let's say that.
Yeah.
And so it may not always come in the package you want it, but it may be right for you. It's kind of like, when God, say God come, come when you want it, but he come right on time. And so
That's
that
true.
person may be right on time, but
Maybe.
you have to be open for that vulnerability at that moment. If you're not, then you miss it.
Yeah. All right.
Facts.
Shout out to we got some more. Orlando need to be no need to be modest. And here go Marshall. Marshall crazy blood.
Oh, here go Marshall.
Hey Fuel, why was not posting on Tuesday? Nigga, that was Tuesday. Today's Thursday. We see your shit right now.
Tuesday was a rough day.
Tuesday was a rough day. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tuesday it was crazy. It was crazy. But we got through it, whatever, and we had a great show. Go back and look at it.
Yeah.
Comment on it then, and somebody might answer it, Marshall. Go ahead, dog.
Yeah.
We got you, man.
And make sure y'all tap in this Tuesday. It's gonna be a movie.
Me too. He said me to Fuel. I might die alone as well. That's what Orlando said.
For real.
I might die alone.
That level of vulnerability, man.
It is,
It's
man. Especially when we've gotten older. We've gotten older to the point where our toleration level is very fucking low now. It's kind of like we don't tolerate certain BS.
Yeah.
And
is it because we also stuck in our ways?
No, it's not really stuck in my way. I'll never be stuck in my ways because I'm always open to what's the word? I'm always open to not change, but to compromise.
Okay.
I'm usually open to compromise as to like if there's certain things that I'm normally doing at a certain time or whatever, for the right person, I am gonna change my ways for it to do certain other, you know what I mean? I'm open to it. As long as it, don't get me wrong, as long as it don't take me from me and my
Right.
characteristics or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Then, you know, it's fine. And I'm open to trying to, you know, be that involved or whatever, because everybody's not going to be 100% about what you do.
No, of course
You
not.
know what I mean?
Of course not. But can I take it a step further?
Yeah.
What if to make a relationship really successful, you have to take that step?
Say it again.
What if to make a relationship
Mhm.
successful, you have to take that step? Meaning the extra compromise, right? The things
Well
that you really wouldn't do, that you would never do, but because you love this person, right? Because
Uh-huh.
it goes back to our first episode, we'll be back
Uh-huh.
to unconditional love. If you truly love that person, wouldn't you would compromise a little bit more. That goes with that
Well,
level of vulnerability,
yeah, but
right?
that works both ways, though.
Of course,
It works
of
both
course,
ways.
of
So
course, for sure.
you don't, for unconditionally, you're not gonna put me in a position to where it's gonna change and take from me as far as for one, like success of career
Right.
or whatever the case may be. You're not gonna do that.
Yeah.
Just because you think I love you unconditionally or whatever, you feel like,
You're
oh,
not
I can take
I
him
can
from
take
doing
him and
this
do
or
with this
whatever,
and do that,
and
okay.
because I want you this way,
Manipulate me.
manipulate me
Yeah,
into
got you.
exactly. You know what I
Into
mean?
doing something.
And that's
Yeah.
what some do.
Yeah,
And that's what some do. And I've grown up in long relationships to where, you know, it's kind of like, do for me or whatever, because I know that you love me or whatever, and I know you're gonna do it, but I'm not doing for you
Yeah.
what you want.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And I've been through that, done it, ain't going through it again.
I ain't doing it again.
Ever.
Yeah.
Ever.
But I think
ever.
that is, and it's kind of in our next topic. It's almost a segue. Where I think it's different for men because what our the woman's relationship towards us, or how she feels about us, or her emotion towards us, is predicated primarily on our production
Yeah.
and what we can do and what we can't do.
Yeah,
And
let's
so
get
I
into
think
that then,
that,
because we're
yeah,
gonna put that
right,
into
and I
the
think
next,
that it kind of
like you said, that segues right into our next
segues
comment or
right into
whatever.
the next
And I'll let you into
topic. And so our next topic is a man's worth. You know, what's really a man's worth? And you know, as a man and as men, right? We deal with this and actually understand what is our worth. Are we only, is like I said, is our worth basically predicated primarily on our production,
Right.
or are we worth more than that? Or is it primarily because we protectors? Or are we worth more than that? And I kind of really want to get to the fans. I mean, to the
The
viewers,
ladies,
and the
especially,
ladies. I really
yeah,
want
to
y'all to
know,
tap
like,
in on this one.
yeah, like
So
really
we'll know. Yeah,
what is, you know, a man's worth to you?
yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? And what is it, ladies, that you guys out there look at the guy and be like, you know, this is a man's worth, you know, to make you want that guy, to make you even, you know, like you said, compromise, you know, situation, not uncompromised situation, but basically, what's the right word?
Um, don't do me like that, Phil. Hey, Phil ain't right, y'all. Hey, what's the right one? I was sending out a message. I was sharing us, man. I was working.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? That what's the man's worth to you, ladies? You know, that to the point where you can be like, you know,
Is he
he's
is
worth,
he only and I have to talk about this, because if he is only predicated by his production and he's not producing anything, and you only want him for what he produced, could you truly love him?
right. Yeah.
Right?
Mhm.
Because that means that once again you're going into the relationship primarily on condition.
Right.
So you can't have unconditional love, because you have to have these certain conditions
Yeah.
to make sure you actually
Yeah.
love him.
Yeah, and I'm really curious. I'm
Yeah.
curious. So you ladies up out there, look, I see the comments to slow
Yeah.
down now,
Yeah.
huh? We
Oh,
done
yeah,
got
we
too
talking.
deep for y'all. We getting
Yeah.
to there.
Yeah, we started talking to y'all. Now y'all done ran away from me.
Yeah.
Come on, Nick.
So ladies, you know what I'm
Talk to
saying?
us.
Yeah, we want to know what's the man's worth. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
what do y'all
I
feel?
mean, I guess the guys can answer it too. You know what I'm saying? Or what you guys think is a man's worth. You know what I mean? To you guys or whatever, because maybe if they see that on this comment on this show, maybe they can, you know, enlighten us, you know, give us better outlook on what, you know, what it is, what we think, you know, because as far as what I think what a man's worth is,
Yeah,
you know,
because I
could
was
be
gonna,
different from whatever someone
because I
else's
definitely
man's worth.
I could tell you what I think a man's worth is,
Right.
since they want to take their time up there.
All right.
I think a man's worth is more than what he can produce. I think a man's worth is based on his character in general,
Mhm.
right? I think that um
No. Go back to where more than what he can do. What does that mean?
more than what he can produce, more than a job, more than money, more than the material things,
Oh, got you.
right? I
More than
think that
material,
more
right?
than
His
material
worth is
things,
more
he's
than the
worth
material
way
things
more
that
than
he's given.
material things than
Exactly.
making
Right.
sure he's taking care of you and making sure the house is taken care of and the kids pay for college. I think he's
Right.
more than that.
Mhm.
I think he's more than a protector, and I think that that is the issue,
Mhm.
right? I
Mhm.
think because he's only seen as one thing that you cannot recognize when he's weak
Right.
and he needs you
Mm.
because you only see him as this.
Right.
Right. And if he's not that, then he's no longer a man, and you don't have the time to properly repair him.
Mm.
And the issue comes with that is to have a successful relationship. And if you want a successful man, a great man, you have to be willing to build him.
Right.
Right. I always tell women this, we talk about I need a Barack Obama. Women always say I need a Barack Obama, but Michelle Obama left a $625,000 a year job
Mhm.
to make sure he was president.
Mhm.
And so, how many women are willing to sacrifice that much, or have that level of sacrifice to make sure that their man goes out in the forefront?
Mhm.
If he because he
Well,
wasn't
I think too
he
that they
wasn't
got to see that though.
right,
You know what I'm
but
saying?
even then, right, he wasn't Barack. He was
Right.
Barry,
Yeah.
right? He
But
had the
the
potential.
potential, that's the thing.
He definitely had the
So
potential.
for some ladies is a man's worth is what you see, the potential that you see in him of having in the future or near future,
Mhm.
which women can feel that.
Yes, they
Women
can.
can definitely
Yes,
not say feel it, detect that.
yes,
You
for
know what I'm
sure.
saying? And especially if their intentions are real.
Yeah,
If their
yeah. If
intentions
they
is yeah, you know what I'm saying? If their intentions is really bringing that guy up, really, being a support, you know what I mean? Just basically
being that anchor.
yeah, you know what
But
I
I
mean?
want to propose this question before we jump into the comments, right? But if you go back to what I was saying, if you're coming in primarily because of the condition, could you ever truly love that person with you know what I'm saying? Like
Uh,
if you're coming in because they had this, if that's stripped away, do you love that person the
no,
same?
it's still the same.
Is
Ooh,
it could it ever be
that
the
could be
same?
yeah, that's a good
Because you
question. That's a
came
good question.
in with this, right?
Right.
And that's what goes back to unconditional love because these, material things comes and go,
Right.
but that person and that loyalty and that love should stay forever if
Right.
it's unconditional.
Right. Well, I mean, okay, just use
Go
Barack
ahead,
and
go ahead, go ahead.
whatever for example, right? They're married. And now, he's not the president.
No,
Now he probably what if he didn't, what if he just fell off? Would she still be there for him?
if she, I mean, she's still, but that's
With the
because
relationship that
yeah,
they have, I would say yes.
yes, of
You know what I'm
course,
saying?
because she was solid, but because she waited her turn. That's why I'm saying that's why I love our women and how dope our black women are. Because she waited her turn, literally the year after he was out of office, she had the number one, she had the best selling book, right? Because she waited her turn, right? And she understood that okay, for my family to be where I want my family to be, my husband
Mhm.
has to be what I need him to be. And in
Right.
order for him to be what I need him to be, he's gonna need 110% of my support.
Right. Mhm.
Because, like I was just telling a young lady yesterday, I don't think our women understand how much y'all empower us.
Exactly.
And I don't think that y'all understand that with y'all words of
Encouragement.
encouragement,
Mhm.
what we could do,
Mhm.
opposed to when y'all tear us down, what we don't do.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? And so it's very important that we change what a man's worth is. But now we got some
Yeah.
comments. Let's go ahead and jump in
Um
there.
So before you and just to kind of piggyback on what you just said or whatever, especially when it comes to guys for some of you ladies that don't know, what a man actually look for or whatever. And it's real three main simple things: be appreciated, to be understood and to be heard.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
And
it.
appreciated is like a real big one.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like you probably get a whole lot more
Yeah, if you was appreciated.
appreciated by, you know what I'm saying?
Well, how could you
And
appreciate
heard.
something
If the
that
guy
you
and if he's
expect?
been heard, huh?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. And that's the key. I'm happy you brought that up. But how could you appreciate something that you expect?
Expectations.
Right?
Yeah.
Right? I
Yeah,
can't
expectations.
can't appreciate it properly because I know I'm gonna get it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Appreciation comes from things
Yeah.
that they were hard to obtain.
Yeah.
Right? It's something that I appreciated that. Like,
well, it's different if you're expecting it, and then it's
Yeah,
but if
it
you
changes it.
but for a guy to be appreciated, it's kind of like just for what he does on his own,
Right.
what he does, you know, without you feeling like he should be doing. You know what I mean? Like we got into a discussion about we got in discussion about no, no, never mind. That's a whole different. I had to think. I had to think about that discussion. I was like, nah, this not what I can't talk about right.
It was gonna go.
It was gonna go some different route.
Yeah,
It's gonna go a different
yeah.
route. But let's go here. Hey, Marsha said, "What? Tuesday girls want me to come in. They ask me when I'm coming." Marshall, yeah, we've been trying to tell you that all season, man, but you've been kind of back and forth. So
Marshall, stop
this
playing
week
with
is
us.
this week is their season finale or whatever. So you know, we might have to catch up next season. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna be long. That's only a couple of weeks, a few weeks, whatever. We got you, man. Just stay intact with us, all right? I wish I wasn't driving. That's what Renee said.
Yeah,
You
she
know,
on the road.
no money goes, and you walk. Then love was never there. Oh, no, money goes and you walk, and then love was never there. That's what Facebook.
Yep. That's Carolyn.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, and that's basically it.
That's
You know
the
what I'm
fact,
saying?
Carol. That's what
So,
we're saying.
yeah.
Mhm.
So anybody else out there? We
Anybody
gotta
else? I know y'all got something out
give
there.
us some. Give us
Talk
what
to
y'all
us.
thoughts are and reasons of why what a man's worth is. You know what I mean? And that's the main question. You know, I don't know why I'm looking for an answer. I'm looking for a real answer.
I don't think
I mean, because I know what I think and what I feel, but I want to see what a young lady would say out there. My poor brother Fuel, I'm gonna get
I'm
you.
getting you an temperature.
I know, right? Why? Because I did not want to bring up a certain
Yeah,
you know, I didn't want to bring up a certain. I do need a temperature.
a little situation
I didn't
on
want,
that we had.
yeah. I didn't want to bring up because for one, it wasn't really nothing to deal with what we were talking about. It was the opposite.
And it could have potentially
and it could have
been
started in something different. Yeah. But we'll talk about that. Put it on the board. That's the next
Gotta
week.
put it up.
Yeah. That's the next week. Go ahead.
I'm gonna tell you why I think women, and they gonna beat me up for this. I'll tell you why women won't answer this question, and I don't think they are gonna answer this question because they don't know, right?
Ooh.
I don't think they truly know what our worth is.
Ooh.
And I think that
heard that.
for so long, because our worth has only been predicated on what we do. And so the moment he doesn't do that, he's not worth anything. And so if you see him as worthless when he comes into it, he will never be worth anything.
Yeah.
And so if you don't understand that without that he's worth something, you won't even be able to answer this question.
Yeah.
I'm dropping jewels. Hey, I'm dropping jewels today. I came in with jewels today, but you know, because I'm going through some things.
Had time to think this week.
Time to think, man.
Thinking about some shit this week.
Time to think. No, for real. Because I used to always tell my buddies this. For so long, women have been taught that they've been taught that a man is supposed to take care of them, but they have not been properly taught how to take care of a man.
Nick said you're right. A man's worth. Fat boy, you're right. No woman can answer that question. Wow. That's deep.
I know it. I deal with a lot of women, y'all.
You know what I'm saying?
And I know that y'all don't know what we worth. I know. I'm gonna tell you why I know. Because every woman I hear, if he can't do this, it's like, is that all this nigga worth? Because if he said that about you sexually, he'll be a piece of shit.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
But in the same breath, y'all do that about what he has. And if he ain't got no car,
So within their eyes, it's the material things, what you have, your career, your what's name is your work.
It's your work.
Is your work.
If you don't have these things,
right.
she has to do something else.
Mm.
And then what happens is, and a lot of times, this how y'all fuck yourselves too. Because what you do is you go for no real shit. You will go for a man for the glitz and the glamour, right? And he has everything you need, but then he's emotionally unstable, and he ends up being abusive, right? And all of these things
that happens.
And how many movies have you seen, or how many situations have you seen where a guy, they leave a guy, he started out broke, he don't have nothing, and then she leave him for a rich dude. The rich dude treat her like shit. The broke dude becomes successful and he marries and all of this and boom, boom, boom. And then now you looking stupid.
Yeah. Exactly. And that's exactly how it works.
Life is not predicated on what a person has.
Exactly.
And so we have to change on how we deal with people in general.
I hope y'all watching this. I hope y'all look. I know there are some of y'all watching here that's not showing y'all faces and stuff like that, or commenting or whatever. But my boy's dropping some jewels today. You know what I'm saying? And y'all need to be really listening, because even I'm listening. Like, what the hell? Yeah.
No, because
you know what I'm saying?
We have allowed, and I think I always blame the man, right? I blame us because for so long, and me and the young sister was talking about this yesterday, about we have not been taught how to properly express our emotions. So for so long, we're seen as another level of strength, right? Where certain things don't bother us.
Right.
And so you feel like you don't have to do that because he's a man. So you feel like you don't have to build us because he's a man. Like when I tell a woman, I need to be built, I need you to build me, I need you to prune me. You know what they say? Oh, you need a therapist. But you are my therapist.
Right.
If you expect me to get my ass up every day and go work and make sure this house is secure, the least you can do is hear my motherfucking problem.
Yes, exactly.
Because my worth is only predicated to what I do and only depending on what I do, you're not even worried about my emotion, my mental health.
Right.
You're not worried about my stability. You're just worried that I make sure shit gets done.
Right.
And that is why relationships fail. And that is why some men don't want to go home. Because
I got slow Fat Boy down because he's going. He's braided today, dog.
All right, Diane.
Diane's in the house. What's up, Miss Cole? Not there on time. A man's worth is his strength, courage, and integrity. His ability to be strong and take control in spite of. What do you think about that?
I agree. But you know, Diane different though. She always knew. She always understood. She always had an idea and understood us. I felt, especially the black man. But definitely, I think that is what his worth is.
Strength, courage, and integrity.
Strength, courage, and integrity. And I think with those three, he can become successful. Right? I think if he has those and has the capacity to tap into the full potential of those, right?
Right.
You know what I mean? The strength, the courage.
But the thing is, though, are the women out there to actually recognize that, though? That's the question.
Well, women not looking for integrity.
That's what I said. That's my point. You know what I'm saying? And that's my point, because I know I'm strong. I know I got courage and integrity. You know, I know I got all of that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm broke.
No, women want your pockets to be courageous.
Oh, that you want your pockets to, you know what I'm saying?
You want courageous pockets.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? That's what it comes down to. I'm looking at it, I'm like, I got all that. You know what I'm saying? That's in a bag of chips. You know what I'm saying? But that is a good point. That is a good point. And even with that answer, and I'm glad she answered that, because you got a lot of women that are watching or whatever. That like you said, like Nick said, some don't know.
They just don't.
You know what I'm saying? And basically, you guys see that, but then also, you know what I'm saying, you want that that strength and that courage and that integrity to be within that person and not what he has. And you know what I'm saying? That type of thing or whatever, because that's what they kind of mix up at. You know what I'm saying? That's where they get mixed with. You know.
And I also feel like a man that is only his only value is in what he has is a lame anyway.
Right.
You know, I sometimes, uh-oh.
You know what that means?
It's time. It's time. All right, it's time. It's time. Y'all know what time that is.
Y'all heard that, didn't you?
Dear brother, dear sister. There it comes.
All right, you guys.
All right.
We got dear brothers and dear sisters. I don't know if you guys has been watching, but for those of you that have been watching, dear brother, dear sisters is where you can actually send us a recording of a question that you might have about a brother or a sister that you want us to answer. We'll probably give you a little breakdown of it. You know what I mean? And we'll key in with other comments from our viewers or whatever, so they can tell you what they think, whatever, and maybe you can get something out of it. You know what I'm saying? All right. So let me get into this. Let me pull up the second question.
Go pull up. I'm here, y'all. Got some. Is there any more comments? Hey, Diane, that was a great one. Nick, you know I love you. You know, Marshall, how y'all doing? Y'all got to get into the studio. Ladies gonna have a great show this week. And while we're taking the time, matter of fact, since this is dear brothers, dear sisters, y'all need to share, right? Share, like, subscribe, click the notification bell, and then on Facebook, do the same thing. I need you to share. I need you to like. I need you to comment on all of it as well. I need you to make sure y'all comment, man. Leave heart eyes. Say what's up, Fuel.
Okay.
Say, hey, fat boy, shut your ass up. Do something. Go ahead and get on there. Make sure you tell a friend that there's some brothers out here dropping some game. That's it.
Right. Here goes the first.
There we go. First one. You ready?
I would like to know, why is it so hard for most of y'all to be honest from the get-go?
Play that one more. Hey, play that one and put a little volume on it. Right. Hey, sisters, he talking to y'all. Sisters.
I would like to know, why is it so hard for most of y'all to be honest from the get-go?
From the dribble, he said, and I'm gonna tell you what he said. He said, "Hey sisters, dear sisters,
dear sisters,
why is it so hard for y'all to be honest from the get go?
Yeah,
from up front, from the jump, from the
jump,
from the dribble,
from the jump,
yeah,
from the jump."
Before
now, y'all ladies out there, y'all got any answers for him?
Y'all got
any answers for him? Because I think that's a good question.
By your lack of truth,
mm-hmm.
Your lack of honesty, huh? That man asking now, he wants to know. He wants to know why you can't be honest. I know why you can't be honest. You want Fat Boy to tell you why you can't be honest? Fat Boy gonna tell you why you can't be honest. Because you're holding on. Mm-hmm. See, women are smart. See, women are for years have changed the game. Women are doing to men what men have been doing to women for years. They changed the game. They understand the power of their sex and the power of their species. And she may not tell you all the way the truth because she got two other little boobs. And she don't want to let you know how she all the way going because she don't want you to go because she don't know about them two.
Exactly.
That's why you there. You get me?
And so I hope, I hope that.
Fat Boy came with
I hope that answers y'all question. He's answering all the questions today, y'all. Because most men aren't honest up front. It's called fillers. That's what you call it, Nick?
Oh, they call fillers? That's what y'all call it.
Wow. Okay. But
I don't like that, Nick.
I don't think on it now. You know what I mean?
We both was like, okay.
Because we're getting into that next one too.
Okay.
But just to go to answer Nick's question, answer or whatever. Most men aren't honest up front. I kind of disagree. I think we are kind of honest up front when we basically
as much as you can handle.
Yeah, as much as I don't even know if it's as much as you can handle.
We do fillers.
You think we do fillers?
I think, and it's funny you said that. I think men do fillers more than women. Because it goes back to, again, like a woman, you can go on a date with a woman and she'll ask you like, "Oh, how many days?" All the
Mhm.
little stuff, and all of those comments
Mhm.
or all of those answers are strikes.
Mhm.
Right?
Mhm.
With
Mhm.
men, we trying to smash.
Right.
We're not necessarily striking until after we smash. Y'all, you're
That
not even gonna get
hey,
you're not even
that
gonna
is
get a
that
chance to
that's true.
smash
That is
with
accurate.
women.
Yeah.
So we filler.
Yeah.
You may ask a question and we may answer it. We may answer that one truthfully
Mhm.
and see your facial expression and be like, "Oh shit, okay, she not ready." So now
Yeah.
it's all bullshit after this because I got to get what I came for.
Right.
You know, lobster is expensive. No.
Yeah, and that's why I say that because
Real
I
talk.
mean, even with myself, I mean, I ain't upfront, basically. You know what I'm saying? And we like it's all like we talked about before is that conversation.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Having the right conversation. But a lot of women will agree. You know what I'm saying?
We talked about that.
When they're not actually really agreeing.
Mm-mm.
You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Because they see something or they know that this person is a good guy, whatever, but I can get this out of you.
Yeah. Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
You know, like if you tell a woman up front, hey, look, I ain't looking for nothing serious. I just want to, kick it or whatever, the blah, 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 whatever. And she'd be like, yeah, me too. That's all I am. We just do it. And then
Mhm.
after you smash, next thing you know, it's kind of like,
Hey, babe.
but yeah, so
I can't stand a hey, babe.
or when we gonna
I can't
spend more
stand a hey,
time
babe.
and when we gonna do all this
Oh
or whatever the
Lord.
case may be. So it happens.
Yeah, it happens often.
And I understand,
Often.
sometimes I know women might not believe this or agree with that, but it happens. You know what I'm
It
saying?
does.
It's kind
It
of like,
does.
that you see the potential, you see that's a good man or whatever.
So you're
You
trying
know
to
what I'm
hold
saying?
on to
But
him.
yeah, you try to hold on, but you don't understand that you're not giving everything that man really wants.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Because you listen to some things, but not everything.
Not everything.
You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And that's the problem. And that's what I say.
Let's get into some of these
Let's get
comments.
one. Go
We
ahead.
got a long.
I know.
Carolyn left
Let's
us
go
a
up here.
long
Let me
one.
pull
Go
it
to that
down.
one. Scroll up for me a little bit because Carolyn left a huge. She said, y'all are answering your own meaning of the aspect of a man. Your demeanor of a man goes way back to how you was raised. Some people was in a household and just service growing up. Then you have a household of being raised with expectations. So where there is expectations, then there is your work. Oh yeah, I know you got it in the little one. Let's read that again. You want to read that again? No, we good. We read it. I actually agree. Okay, she said, y'all are answering your own meaning of the aspect of a man. Your demeanor of a man goes way back to how you were raised, how you was raised. Some people was in a household and just service growing up. Then you have a household of being raised with expectation. So where there is expectation, there's work. There's your work. Um, elaborate on that. What level of expectation, as far as what it is to be a man? Because you could have been raised in a
Well,
household where that level of expectation was
well,
it was hindering
well.
against
I
you.
think her first thing is y'all are answering your meaning of an aspect of a man, and the question is to the lady. You know what I'm saying?
Is
You know
what
what
it
I'm saying?
worth? Yeah,
So
right,
so
right.
so I understand it. I know what you're saying. Facebook user. I think that's
That's
Carolyn.
Carolyn. Mhm.
But we can have more than one Facebook user. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So
Oh yeah,
Carolyn,
yeah.
maybe you can start putting your
Yeah, put
name up
your
there. I think
name
y'all
up
can put
there.
it in there somewhere. When y'all click in, so we don't get it all mixed up, or whatever. 'Cause that could be someone else. We don't know. You know, you'll lose out with
Yeah,
fillers.
y'all lose out with fillers.
Yeah. It's the truth. Most folks aren't honest because because you really don't know what you're dealing with up front.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Most people
So
aren't honest because you don't know what you're dealing with
because
up
it's your
front. You know
representative.
what I mean? Yeah, and it's I think that's the killer. I think
Yeah,
that's
it ruins it.
that
Yeah, it
ruins
definitely does.
everything, whatever, is not being honest up front. You know what I mean? Do you say like if a woman if you first dating someone, whatever, I mean, you do know if you want to be serious or you don't.
Yeah,
Now
I don't
some
think you
people
do.
said, no, I mean, no, if you're looking for serious,
I,
if you're looking for
the
to
reason
be
why
in
I
a
say
serious
that is
relationship as
because
opposed to you're not.
in the society we live in, I'm gonna let you finish your statement. But in the society we live in the time we live in, people are just getting in a relationship just so they can have sex, so they can not be considered a hoe. And
Wow.
so that changes the dynamic of relationship. So
Okay.
some women are just looking for a boyfriend just so she can merely have a recreational sex instead of just having recreational sex. safe recreational sex. But most people and most men get into relationships because of that.
User survives from previous comment. What does that mean? I'm not sure what that means.
I think that's how it works.
Survives from previous.
But yeah, what we got? Hello everyone. That's Priscilla. Oh, that's Patrice. Patricia.
Patricia Shelley, what's up, baby?
Hey,
What's
Patricia,
up?
how you doing?
Thanks for joining us. I hope
Thank
you
you.
see
Hey,
the
Gussie,
question.
I see you, girl.
Comment on it. Gus in the house. What's up, Gus?
What she
Yeah,
say?
comment on it.
What
On
she
it.
say? What
Hold
you
on.
got? Okay. Bro, I got you. Yeah, I'm here. You want to put the camera on me? Yeah, I'm here. Let's see what y'all got in there. All right. Hey, Gussie, I see you. Hey, sis. Hey, babe. I say, is that to me? No, no booty calls here, now. Oh, okay.
Depending on what you're wanting and needing.
That was
Orlando.
Yeah. That's a great
Depending
point.
on what you're wanting and needing.
If you're trying to get some ass, I would.
Okay, but there's a thing of wanting something
the
and there's a thing of needing. You know what I'm saying? Like you might need just, you just might need some love.
You might want to need some ass.
You might just want. No, I'm saying as far as you might just want need some loving. You know what I'm saying? But you're not telling them. You're not being honest. You're just saying, hey.
Oh, you beating around the bush. Yeah. Make it seem like you want
something more.
But the thing is, it's hard to do that because it's like women say that they want you to be honest, but if you walk up to a woman bad as shit on the street, they check this out, little baby. Not little baby, but you get what I'm saying? Excuse me, miss. I think you're very gorgeous. I would love to take you out on the dinner, take you home, and have you for dessert. She gonna look at you like you lost your fucking mind.
I don't know. Some women might be like, you know what I'm saying? They're like, well, you know what? I appreciate you being honest. Obviously, you put it out there that you want to fuck.
But for the most part,
you put it out there.
Like, get away from me. That's disrespectful. So men have to walk up like, how you doing? What's your name? Can I take you to dinner?
Do the whole whoop-de-woo, right?
Do
the whole whoop-de-woo before you get.
And then you give us the
and knowing what the end line is, you know what I'm saying?
And knowing you don't even like to do
knowing
it like
what
that.
the end line is, you know good well that your guys is headed towards that, to the bedroom.
You already know what you want to do
because you already peeped out who he is. You know what I'm saying? You already peeped out. If you can speak with that person or not. And I know that for a fact for women. I know who already when you see a guys, you going out when you know if you're gonna hit it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I get that. Who else we got? Facts. Thinking that man is going to judge you because you want to do the coochie shit. Me too.
Yeah, no, for real.
I hope you get what?
Pull that up.
Hold on. I know, right?
That one great right there. This one right here, y'all, is from Patricia. She said, I hope to be getting my needs taken care of from my date if we're planning to get serious. Yeah. Patricia.
That boy said,
Patricia.
Well,
I don't know how serious I'm planning to get. And that's another thing how y'all get
how do you know? Right.
How
do you know you're planning to get serious from that point?
That's how women get you too.
Yeah.
Women, I have women that always
or is that a slick way?
If we have sex, we go together. Technically we don't. But you say we go together, so we go together. But we do not go together. Remember that. Y'all better stop that. Because that complicates things. Stop forcing things. Next comment. Great comment.
No, that's a good comment. I don't know why I only want to leave that comment. We're planning to get serious. All right. Yeah, planning to get serious.
Planning to get serious.
Yeah.
I ain't planning.
Yeah. I mean, but you know what though? A nigga will be like, yeah, okay.
And that's the thing.
Just to get the ass or whatever. And then next thing you know, you
But see, as men, I think that we need to start being more honest because what we end up doing is hurting the women. And they go out and say we ain't shit, but when we should just be really honest.
We're talking about the women, why they ain't honest up front.
Yeah, right. No, that. but no, we need to just be like, well, this is what I want to do. And if she say no, and then go on to the next because if you don't, you're gonna set yourself where you don't feel it.
Right.
All right. Okay. And this is a Facebook user said when it comes down to your worths, Your worths show in how stable you are in life, the direction you are going, learning and growing from your mistakes, taking your falls and getting back up, even if you don't have a significant other. A person knows a strong will. Bravo! Shout out. Is it more than that? Yeah, okay. Oh yeah, a person knows a strong-willed person when they see one. Carolyn, I told you that was Carolyn.
A person. Thanks, Carolyn, for putting a name there. We
Mhm.
appreciate that for real because I just want to
Yeah,
make sure.
you
Yeah,
know,
give you
make sure I'm
credit,
not
baby.
calling you.
Give you
Yeah,
credit
you
for
gotta
you know what I'm
give.
saying your comments. You know what I'm saying. um, a strong-willed person then see one when they see one. If a person knows a strong-willed person when they see one, I have to think about that.
I no, I get what
Well,
you.
when it comes, let me
Yeah,
see.
yeah,
I got
yeah.
to read it to myself too. When it comes down to it, your worth shows in how stable you are in life, the direction you are going, learning and growing from your mistakes. That's basically broke down. Yeah,
Yeah,
Carolyn,
yeah, she broke it down.
pretty much
She
broke it
hit it right
down.
there.
Yeah,
She
learning,
hit it
growing
right
your
there.
mistakes,
I don't have
taking
no
your
complaints.
falls, and getting back up, even if you don't have a significant other. Yeah, and that part, even if you don't have a significant other, it's not really about them. It's about you.
It's
You
about
know what
you.
I'm saying?
Yeah,
Whatever.
yeah.
So, and that's basically tell you what your worth is. What your worth is.
And
So,
here go
I
Gussie
appreciate
going crazy. Talking
that.
about not until you put a ring on it.
Gus.
Okay, Gussie, yes. It said,
Until you put a ring on it.
American problem stop shopping with your eyes. Okay, it says American problem stop shopping with your eyes, uh, with
So that is
lust.
what
So that is what.
keep
So
people
that is
into.
what get people into. I'm sorry, it's the way you wrote it.
Fat boy neither. He's an interpreter
I'm
today
sorry.
too. American problem.
American
Stop
problem
shopping
stop
with your
shopping with
eyes.
your eyes, with lust. So that is what. So
So
that is
that is
what
what get
gets
people
people
into. Yeah, but it didn't
into
finish it
trouble.
though. Yeah, maybe that's what they meant. Into and trouble. Into trouble.
My boy
Facebook.
Chris McBride, what's up, boy? Shout out to you. Said, he said we show up with our representatives because we know people don't want the
Well,
full
true.
truth right off the beat, right off
Off
the
the
bat.
bat. Yeah.
Facts. I agree.
Facebook user trouble.
Oh yes, BDBs
Yeah.
definitely
Into trouble.
don't want the truth.
BDB. What's
BDBs,
BDBs?
we can't say it on TV.
No, man.
Yeah,
BDB.
yeah.
Bad. Let's see. Uh,
Don't do it. Don't do it. Yeah, don't do it.
it's the B word.
It's the B word.
B don't.
BDBs. You absolutely right. BDBs definitely don't want the truth.
What are the BD? Hey, you gotta tell me I gotta know what it is.
I could just
Write
write
it
it on
down.
there.
Like,
I get you.
oh, bad. Oh,
We
yeah.
got acronyms.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start dropping acronyms too.
Hold on.
He's a fool.
See, y'all got a little secret code thing going on or whatever. That's the new shit now.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
we got
The acronyms and shit. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's a new.
You like that?
That's the one for y'all. Yeah,
I feel like that.
I looked at that. I looked at that. I was like, oh, okay.
I like that. I like that.
Hey,
But shout out to my BDB.
Yeah.
You know?
Y'all have to look that up because but that is true though. That is true though.
Shout out them.
Look, what'd you say? You said, "What is BD?" Tell us.
BD tell us.
One love, family. Until next time. Where you going,
Love you,
Nick?
Nick.
Whatever, man. Don't be going nowhere. We still here. What time is it? Oh, hello. Okay, so we do got one more. I forgot. We had two dear brothers. So let me get this next one.
Don't say inbox.
Oh, inbox you. Okay.
Well, which one of us now, girl? Don't be.
No, that's my cousin. What did I miss? Vanessa? What's up, Miss Vanessa?
How you doing?
What's up?
You missed a lot today.
Yeah, you missed a whole lot. You missed a whole lot today.
Juice.
Yeah. You might
Fat
have
boy
to
was dropping juice.
rewind, but you know what? We still got one
more
dear sister. Yeah. So let me put that on in real quick, whatever. And this is I don't know. Yeah, this is gonna be all right. Hold on. Dear sisters, hold up. Find the Nick.
Yep. Gussie said, "Love you, Nick. Hey guys, Vanessa. Yeah, thank you for tapping in. Next time you get here on time, we be needing you now. You know, we got another ring. I'm ringing again.
Dear sisters, Why when you having an intimate conversation with your lady and she asks you what your sexual fantasy is and you tell her you want a threesome, then she get mad and try to turn it around and say, well, what if I want a threesome with two men? I mean, goddamn, come on now. Shit.
No cap, no. Hey, play that again.
Do I need to play that one again? Do I need to play it again?
Play that again. Oh,
right,
Fat Boy off the rocket. That's the
That's
chain.
I think I said, what? Whoa. He said, whoa.
We out here. We out here today.
She's Vanessa said no two men. So everybody heard it. Everybody heard it. All right, so
yeah, no.
I think I need to play it one more time.
Yeah. Uno más.
Huh?
Uno más. Give it
Uno
one more
más.
time. Uno más. Now listen up, y'all.
All right. This is Dear Sister.
Dear sisters, why when you having an intimate conversation with your lady and she asks you what your sexual fantasy is and you tell her you want a threesome, then she get mad and try to turn it around and say, well, what if I want a threesome with two men? I mean, goddamn, come on.
He was blue. He was blue about that. He was hot about that. Hey, goddamn.
That's the part that kills me. That he's saying it all sexy on the recording.
No,
that's
for real. He sounds like Kevin Nash out there.
Sound like he'll convince you, huh?
No, for real.
Like, goddamn.
No, for real. Go ahead, because I got something to say.
Yeah.
My cousin, I got something to say.
All right. See him up for her. See him. What is it? See him up for her fantasy. Set him up for her fantasy. Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's what she did.
Well, that's no point.
She
so
said,
what if? Oh, Nick, I thought you was gone.
Yeah.
Do not ask questions you don't want to know the answer. Folks be funny. I think people ask questions to get an attitude.
I agree,
Okay.
Nick.
I
definitely agree with what you just said.
That
I
part.
think women know the answer to most men fantasy, and she's just gonna use it as my stepmom say.
No. What she's saying is basically you ask the question as having a threesome or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But you probably wasn't expecting the answer of her wanting to have a threesome with two guys and what you would think about it. You know what I'm saying? So that's basically what she was coming at. You know, you asked that question, but you ain't, you not. That's basically answers it. Basically, a dear sister, she's answering like, look, don't ask a question that you don't want. You know.
Oh, why? Okay.
You don't want the answer
okay.
to.
I get
You know what I mean? And that's
okay.
You know. But that is.
Okay, we got real good. Nick, that's a great one. Actually.
That is,
okay,
yeah. And I mean, and that is the answer. So if you're watching the one that sent your recording, you got the answer right there from Nick. She said they are what'd you say out there? What was that? I'm missing some comment.
We have
Oh, I had to hear the second one. She
Yeah.
said, "Oh, I had to hear the second one."
Yeah.
Not a good idea. Been there, done that. Not good. Gussie.
Yeah.
Gussie. He got a 1 and 900 1 through 900 number.
A 1-900
1 900 number.
You know, he sound like he do for
Look
sure.
Look at y'all. Hey, caller, y'all see y'all. You might got no. I ain't gonna start.
Nick says there are called test questions. You failed. Now I'm mad. Man, get the fuck out of here. No, for real.
That was a test question.
That was a test. Men,
not really.
Camera on me. Look, men, if your woman asks you your favorite sexual fantasy, don't say what it is if it does not involve her. It goes back to the feelings.
It does involve her. He said threesome.
It goes back to the feelings. If it don't involve only her.
Yeah.
Because unless she bring up a threesome.
Yeah.
Do not bring up a threesome. This is player one-on-one. I'm married men, especially married.
Right.
Married men. Do not bring up a threesome unless she brings up another woman.
Right.
The only woman for you, is her.
Yeah.
Okay? Because what you're doing is like Nick said, those are test questions. Mm-hmm. And what you did, brother, is you failed. and now what you did was you gave her ammunition to catch a bullshit attitude because she wasn't trying to give you no ass anyway that night.
Woo! Yeah!
Hey,
Damn!
Hey,
Well, damn!
Hey, I came with her today. Hey, I came with her today. But I'm just saying, so yeah, like Nick said, don't ask the question you ain't ready for the answer for.
Yeah.
And most men, you know, if your fantasy is 2 women, hers is probably 2 men. And so I stayed away from that question a long time ago. Gussie say amen, and she laughing at us. Yeah. And then what else we got? That's it. That's pretty much it. And so, like I said, man, make sure y'all like, subscribe. I mean, y'all like and share if you're on Facebook. Like, comment, and share if you're on Facebook. On YouTube, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share, and then click the notification link. And if you have a dear, boom, you put it up. If you have a dear brother or a dear sister, Fuel gonna pull that up for you as well. Then there we go, there it is. And so send your recording. It's gonna be no more than a minute long. And send it to the message. I mean, message it to fireupbroadcasting at gmail.com.
Yes,
dear brother, dear sister.
Yeah.
And we'll be playing it every week.
Yeah.
And if you send it this week and we don't get to it, trust me, we will get to it.
Yeah. We got still some in the pocket over there that's, you know, that you have to still read or whatever. But, you know, and it's for you ladies too. You know, you got the dear brothers, you got that question or whatever. Hit us up. Let us know what you think. You know what I'm saying? And give us your comments. Send us a recording.
Send us
you know what I mean? Because I think a lot of people liking this.
Yeah, I like it. It's interactive.
Yeah. So the more you guys like it, and the more you guys participate, then the more we'll do it for you guys. Exactly. You know what I mean? Wow, that's gonna do it, man.
That's it.
Man, I tell you, time go fast. What time is it? Good Lord, man, we be kicking it. But now on our show with an hour and 30 minutes.
It's an hour and 30 minutes. It is. That's it.
But now on, dang it. Yeah. But we appreciate you guys tapping in.
Y'all, man. Thank y'all. I think we that last, we give a shout out to everybody. And then what's that last comment? Dear brother, dear sister. Yeah. Thank you. Love you guys. I love you as well. Carolyn. Thank you for tapping in and being so interactive with us.
Yeah. And like I said, continue and most sure share it. Make people subscribe. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We need the love. We need that love. You know what I'm saying? So that's gonna do it for us, man. I had a good time, dog.
I had a great time.
You was putting it down. You was putting it down today.
I came to work today, y'all. I came for it today. Yeah, I came to talk that talk.
That's what's up. So tune in next week, man. And remember, when people talk behind your back, they behind your back for a reason.
Almost had it. I missed that. Almost had it.
Hold on, I gotta help him out.
Let's do it again. Let's do it. Let's do it one more time. One more time. All right.
You ready, man?
I'm ready.
Remember. When people talk behind your back, they behind you for a reason.
No, they behind you for a reason. That's what I said last time.
Yeah, you said blah, blah, blah. That's what's up, baby. We out of here. Peace.
It's a new year. It's a new day. Every week, we want to know your reasons why.
From Arizona to Los Angeles, I watch Reasons.
From Dallas to LA.
From Kansas City all the way to LA.
From KC
to Florida to LA. We watch Reasons. And it starts now.
Yeah, prayer. Oh, she got prayer.